when I say people are woke because once upon a time, polyamory was something that was never openly discussed. Not in Western civilization, it wasn't, right? But nowadays, more people are open to it, more people are indulging in it, and more people are practicing it. They just don't know what they're doing. They're out here, they have several partners, they're doing things with everybody. They just don't identify with the polyamorous lifestyle, but they're definitely participating in it. So what I wrote down is this. I told you, I got my notes, honey. We know each other like that now. No more trying to memorize for my family. Y'all my TV family. Some of the challenges with the dating scene today, if you have found yourself single, if you have found yourself back on the market, whether it was something that you wanted for yourself, or you found yourself having to end something that was toxic or abusive, and you say, you know what, this isn't going nowhere, this is not good for you, this is not good for me, this is not good for us, let's just I think I can do better. Sometimes it be like that, right? Be like, wait a minute, you know what, I don't like what I'm getting from you. So if you have found yourself back on the scene, let me tell you what they're not going to tell you. Some of the challenges that you are going to be experiencing is there's a lot of people who prefer casual dating, casual sex, casually hooking up. There is no type of urgency to be in a relationship. That is across the board. I don't care what social media platform that you're on. And by the way, if you think you're going to be out here in the dating world and trying to date somebody and you are not on social media, you are far behind the times, and you got your work cut out for you. Because even if you're not on a dating site, social media, listen, when major Fortune 500 companies are on social media conducting business and, trying to get customers and keep consumers' interest, don't you think it would be worth it to you to also do the same and, broaden your possibilities and your avenues of how to reach people who may be potentially interested in you? But anyway, let me get back to it, honey. So the challenges that you're facing is a lot of people are just into casual sex, casual dates. They're not looking for anything serious. And if they are, they're not in a rush to be locked down. They don't value relationships like they did maybe 10 or 15, 20, 30, 40 years ago. Oh my God, they don't. People are more into playing games. People are more into satisfying their sexual urges, and having a variety of people to do that with. So number one of the challenges you're going to be facing is casual dating. Another thing that you're going to be encountering is the polyamorous lifestyle. A lot of people seem to be gravitating to that. I'm going to get into a couple of reasons as to the reason for that. I think, I don't have the inside information. I don't participate in it, but I pride myself on trying to be open-minded as to how different things work and how it affects the relationship climate. So we talked about casual dating. That's one of your obstacles. You're going to be encountering a lot of people who are now more open to the polyamorous lifestyle. A lot of people are into swingers, even if they aren't a married couple. Maybe they just are a committed couple to one another. They are into the swinging lifestyle, swapping partners, having multiple partners. This is something that the two of them have agreed upon, and inviting you into the relationship. You thinking, okay, you know what? I met this beautiful woman. She has her sugar honey iced tea together. She put together well. She's educated. She's informed. She's evolved. Next thing you know, you find out she's got a partner and she's inviting you into their relationship. Don't judge me. It's not me. But this happens. It happens more than you think. So if you are a woman or a man and you found yourself back out here into this cesspool of foolishness, I'm just giving you the tea. I'm serving it to you. So, so that's 3. People are into open relationships. I know some of our high profile celebrity couples that, have indulged in it for years. It is what it is. It's not for me to pass judgment on anybody who doesn't. I can say it's not for me. But you're going to find that a lot of people are open to having open relationships. They establish the boundaries, they establish the criteria, they set the rules for themselves, and then they go out here and they have multiple partners. So don't get caught up and get your feelings hurt and you get emotionally invested before doing your due diligence and asking the necessary questions, praying that they provide you with truthful and honest answers so you can make an informed decision as to whether you want to deal with them or not. But open relationships, swingers, people who participate in polyamorous relationships, people who are into casual dating, you have to encounter all of that mess. And then we're not even going to talk about situationships. So many people, I think situationships outnumber them all, because so many people are acting as if they are in relationships, but they're not in relationships, and they find themselves emotionally entangled with someone who is not committed to them or who is committed to someone else. And before you know it, you're in this mess that's called a situationship with all of these feelings, and you don't have the strength to cut it off immediately, which would probably be in your best interest. So again, if you find yourself back out here in this mess, oh my goodness. And not that I want to jump into it too early, but when I was researching about, why so many people are being seduced, and so many people are curious enough, or they are wanting to explore their options, especially when it comes to polyamory or open relationships. And why are so many people gravitating to it? It was one answer that was like, you know what? If, as a collective, people who practice monogamy did this one thing, I think everybody will be a whole lot better off in their relationships, whether if they fail or not. The one thing that the experts have identified, that people who practice open relationships, people who practice polyamory, the one thing that they have over, or that tops people who practice monogamy, is that level of transparency and communication. I'm going to say it again. The one thing that people who practice those alternative lifestyles when it comes to relationship that they have over people who practice and who seek monogamy is, as a collective, the people who practice the open relationships and the polyamorous relationships and, the marriages, the multiple wives, is they have a level of transparency and communication that people who practice monogamy don't, because that lifestyle requires them to be fully transparent, because you have to communicate. You have to be very open about your scheduling, your availability, who gets what day, what time, and when, what your expectations are. You have to have those conversations in order for those relationships to remain effective and for them to function. And they're saying that as a collective, people who practice monogamy tend to do so on the false pretenses. Like, I'm gonna pretend like I'm gonna be just, it's gonna be only you, but I'm gonna go ahead and lie and cheat on you. I'm gonna see 2 or 3 men behind your back, or I'm gonna have 2 or 3 women. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep around with my baby mama, and I'm gonna do what I need to do by her. And then, I got this little fine honey that I met 2 or 3 weeks ago that I'm interested in. I plan on smashing her, but I'm gonna lie to you the whole time and make you think that you the only one. Meanwhile, I'm lying, scheming, and thieving behind your back. I'm stealing your time. Okay, I'm stealing your time. I'm lying to you about, my whereabouts, and I'm lying to you about my intentions. You know what? That's the thing that trips a lot of people up. That's the thing that a lot of women and men get caught up in, because you're practicing